Never thought that me going to bars would hold such a story. Tale of loss, hope, and greed. This is Melvin. He is a raging alcoholic in the middle of the apocalypse. He wants to satiate his thirst the only way he knows how, by going to every single bar in Knox County. How that on its own isn't hard enough, don't know. But to make it even worse for myself, I'm cranking up the zombies to the max. So pretty much around every corner, there is a horde. And I'll have one single week to do so. Can Melvin overcome his alcoholic tendencies, or will he have to go sober for the rest of his life? Before we get into this whole shebang, I need to get a plan together. Obviously, Melvin is an unemployed alcoholic, so he won't be spawning in any extravagant homes or in an area with a job. Knowing this information, and knowing that one of the spawn points in Riverside can be a bar, I choose to spawn in Riverside, as not only will I be in the bar, I'll be at the top of the map and able to just go down the map, hitting all the bars along the way. So, without further ado, let's get this show on the road. God damn it. I had a very unfortunate spawn, as it was the furthest away I could have ever been from the Riverside bar, and also in a trailer park. After wandering around the trailer park for a while, I stumbled across a car, but it was in horrible condition. So, with my current goal of finding a car, or at least one that I could use, I started on my way downtown, and within a few minutes, I came across something holy. Oh, wait, there's a car there. I think that's a gas station right there. You know what? I'm gonna get a little bit wasted real quick. Just give me a little bit. Just gonna take a little sip. But it got even better. Oh my god, yeah, I was right. Please. Please, actually, like, oh my god, please. Oh, I can feel the speed. I can't wait to crash into a tree at 80 miles an hour. After filling up the car, I made my way to the first bar out of, is it 15? 15, right? Okay. Yeah, 15. Now, before we enter into this bar, I figure I should give a wee bit of a disclaimer. I may have missed a few bars, as the way I could tell them apart was in-game by using the PZ map and only finding bar booths next to some stools. Now, if you know of a bar or liquor store that I missed, besides that one later, let me know down in the comments, and I'll add them to the list of bars. Anyways, sorry for the interruption. Back to the show. Soon after entering the bar, I found the Alcoholic's Dream. Oh my lord. Oh my. Das root beer. What is that? We're gonna die of alcohol poisoning, aren't we? Oh my god. Hi. Holy Jesus. Hi, bud. Don't do that to me. Oh my god. Alright. Sleep. Sleep. After going to sleep, I made my way to the second bar. Not before stopping at a police station, finding some gear, and finding a friend. This is Luke, and our new companion on this journey. After getting to know Luke, I suited him up and we headed over to the last bar in Riverside. Luke, you gonna help out or just stand there and look stupid? Get that one, Luke. Thank you, Luke. That sort of alcohol in here for it to count. There we go. The second and the last one in Riverside is complete. There we go, a Das Boot beer. I think in every bar we should drink a Das Boot beer. That is the idea. Now we've finally completed a town. Riverside. With a few more left to do, our next stop is Doe Valley, so we headed on our way. Or so I thought until I found a liquor store that I forgot about. So, after a quick pit stop, we headed on our little road trip down to Doe Valley. Finally, after reaching Doe Valley, it was packed full with zombies, and we would have to be rather quick. Park, pry open the door, and drink. But there were more than we realized. We were loud. Luke ran away with the encroaching horde. I did the most cowardly thing. I left him behind to fend for himself. I left Luke behind, the one man I've known for about 20 minutes. And I just ditched him like that? Couldn't dwell on it. I needed to get to all the bars, so I made my way to Rosewood, my head held low. I got to Rosewood with no issues, went into the bar, secured it, Drank, and booked it before the large horde entered the bar, marking Rosewood off the checklist, with my next stop being Marsh Ridge, in which karma would finally catch up to me. Entering Marsh Ridge, it wasn't so bad. Excuse me. Oh. Until I got further down the road, and I realized how fucked I was. If Marsh Ridge, a relatively small town, was this jam-packed, what would Louisville look like? I couldn't worry about that right now, as I had bourbon on my mind. I think it's this one right here. No, it's next to a movie theater. Oh god, we went too far in. Oh no. Right here. With the house alarm attracting the surrounding zombies, I needed to act fast and smart. So I rushed into the bar, grabbed the first beer that I could find, and went to make my escape. But my car was soon overrun by zombies, and I had to bail out of the bar, leaving me stranded with no escape. I at first thought going around in a large group would give me enough time, but really would have gotten me killed, so I got a different idea. Because zombies are not only attracted to me via sight, but also sound, and a fire, even quite loud. So, using some of the precious bourbon, I made a Molotov cocktail and threw it into the group of zombies, hoping that it would attract the majority to that sound instead of me. Fortunately, it worked, and I was able to bring down the horde that was in front of my car. At least, that was the plan. It was only a few scratches and a laceration. Fortunately, no bite. But my arms were ruined, leaving me pretty much defenseless. The horde was away from my car, so taking care of the few, I ran back to the car and drove away to collect myself. I sat there, thinking. I was wanting to go to Muldra to get Smokey's bar, but with my arms in no fighting condition, this was going to be nearly impossible. But I did have an extra Molotov, and Smokey's bar was right next to the forest, so I had a plan. Okay. Muldra. Oh wait, I can just take the... I just took my crowbar back from him. It vanishes from his hands. No! Now in Muldra, I put my plan into action. Using the sound of fire in the forest to cut the line of sight, I tossed the Molotov into the beginning horde of the zombies. After my little dance course, I ran into the woods to hopefully draw attention away from me, and it worked. The majority of the zombies were down by the fire, or at least going towards it. So I made my way inside, had a little drink, I crossed off Muldra, and went into West Point. West Point had 2 bars in town, Twiggy's and one dead center downtown. And to make it even worse, West Point is packed full of zombies. So, I started to honk my horn to drive the zombies away from the bar. Looking back after honking a while, I attracted more than I wanted to. So I drove away to fill up my car, made my way back into town to drive more zombies away from the bar. My plan backfired. Turns out, there are way more zombies than I thought would be in West Point. So I tried to go in quiet and wait for the hordes to pass on by. After waiting a while, I went a different route as not to attract more than I needed to, and then I slept as I didn't want to go in tired. I woke up sick, meaning that stealth isn't going to look like an option. So, I started killing. Make my way into the bar, I crossed up Twiggy's, and then the game crashed. So, feeling defeated and not wanting to suffer more in West Point, I went into the Discord to ask a little question. Since my rigging didn't work, I went back to it the next day and fixed up the crash by having to go into debug mode and clearing the zombies, which allowed me to get into the bar with no issue. I know, it's technically cheating, but I genuinely do not know how else it would have got to stop crashing as anything else I did not work. After getting to the bar, I looked around, looted some stores, and found a station wagon, which I took as my new car. For now. For now. For now. After West Point, you think that'd be Louisville from here, but it turns out that there is one more place I have to visit, and that is Valley Station. Second most zombie-dense area in the game, second only to the Louisville Mall. An Easter egg to George Romero's Dawn of the Dead, this place is chock full of zombies. Thankfully, the bar in question is not inside the mall, but rather out in the parking lot, which still will be many zombies, but it'll be something I can deal with. So I continued my way towards the mall, but on my way there, I passed by a drag strip, and that drag strip had a helicopter. I was going to use this bad boy for recon or trying to change the zombie directions and what? It doesn't know how to fly it? I don't know how to fly a helicopter. You son of a bitch. When I made my way to the mall, there were hundreds, maybe even thousands of zombies, all roaming around, and just my luck, there was a house alarm right next to the place. So I figured since I had found a pipe bomb in one of the cars in the West Point Bridge, I could use that to track some zombies away from the bar. That did jack shit. Since the pipe bomb was pretty much useless, I resorted to my strategy of a Molotov cocktail, driving up to a fence, and just chilling. And I waited. Subscribe, please, thanks. While I was sitting in the car, I was getting impatient, and impatience gets you killed. I was bit, making this challenge a fail. Or not. As you see, the infection takes a full week before I fully turn. We've still got 6 more bars left in Louisville. Am I going to let a single bite take me? No! That's why I've got 2! So after being in my critical state, I took care of the stupid little shits that caused me to die. Killed a few that were interested in me, went to the bar, crossing off Valley Station off the list. And now, the city you've all been waiting for, Louisville. Tens of thousands of zombies reside here, and I am going into the belly of the beast just for a stupid drink. Arm. It's over. It's over. So no, I could not get every single bar in Project Zomboid, and I really don't want to try it again, as not only for my sanity, but I think for my editors as well, because it feels that this challenge is practically impossible, especially with Louisville. So I propose a challenge to all of you. If you are able to beat this challenge, whoever has the fastest time, I will personally DM you a $50 Amazon gift card over Discord. Those rules are in my Discord server. The challenge ends in 2 weeks from when this video is posted. Anyways, folks, this is Average Minnesotan, trying not to get eaten and stay alive.